My name is Rico, the Dungeon Master for Season 3, the restoration of the 12 Olympians. This season, we'll find our heroes traveling back to the lands of Eris and Enyo within Harmonia, as they adventure through and see what they have accomplished and completed by restoring the 3 fabled relics, the Sickle of Kronos, the Golden Apple of Discord, and the Robe and Necklace of Harmonia. We'll start with Deborah.
I am Deborah, and I am playing a human rogue named Neith. Her name is Neith.
And I'm Matt, playing a dragonborn monk named Ari Futan.
And I'm Daphne, and I play Gilcyra Venfire, who is a halfling druid.
I'm Jenna. I am a cleric elf, and my name is Lix Balzator.
And my name is Rico. I am the Dungeon Master for Season 3 of the campaign. Did you take notes from the last episode?
I did.
Nice.
I did take notes.
Who's ready for...
Are we?
I'm ready. Are you
Yes,
guys
we
ready?
are not.
Are you ready, Matt?
I'm ready.
I'm going to need
It's going to be Neith's turn first, right?
Yes, because we ended at the end of a round. And there are...
Deborah's turn!
I mean, it was supposed to be on 3, but okay.
Go with it. I like it.
I loved it.
Dear Diary, in our last episode, our heroes, minus Lux,
What?
watched Hades take Takeo
Wait.
and the souls in the woods to the
Taco.
underworld.
Taco.
And then they headed back to the cave, in which Neith was very brave.
Very brave.
Very, very brave. And just
Brave in the cave.
dove right down into that water where...
Oh, scissor.
What is happening right now?
Didn't know everyone was watching.
What the fuck could we not...
Ari named his dragonette Karga.
Karga.
And I think the little dragonette might have, gotten a couple extra muscles there or something.
Yeah.
From the
It's Dragon
from the
God
game.
now.
But they head back to the lake and appear back in the holding cell with the mother and daughter, where Bianca was just beginning to open the doors to the vaults. Electo takes mom and daughter out and, very casually, as Electo does, just waltzed up the stairs with them. Cool.
Our petty mortal concerns me nothing.
She's a bad bitch.
And Lux sent a message for help, but help was already engaged in fighting in the rest of the building.
Text message.
And at that point,
On our side
the
chick.
fight
Pacer.
begins. Finally.
Yeah!
God, what is wrong with these heroes? How
We're the
many
best.
goddamn episodes
We
does it take to finally
We
get
have
to
to be
this battle?
thorough, baby.
And then, within just the first couple rounds, Ari almost dies.
I did die.
But luckily, Gilcyra saved the day with some sunlight and a mammoth. Lux keeps attempting to cast spells,
Darkness surrounds us,
but whose diary is this?
doesn't it, Earth?
It kind of sounds like my little brother found my diary and started randomly writing things in it. And Neith put a hole in the ceiling. So let's find out in this episode whether or not our heroes can finally destroy Bianca, or they're going to take another 5 million episodes to get through it.
I'd be an older brother type. Men are less mature.
You're first.
I want nothing to do with
So
this.
I take...
I leave.
Do you mention at all that you're planning on doing that?
Mm-mm.
It's Neith. What do you think?
No, but I want to give you my bombs.
I want to give you the bomb, son. We the bomb,
You
daddy.
can't do that to your turn,
Me
right?
too.
I know. I'm trying to think of a way. Or you can, come get them. They're on my side.
Tra la la. It's the worst.
There it is.
It's pretty.
I'm going to take one of my little vials of ambrosia.
Good job.
Okay.
Are you gonna throw it? Oh, I got all the ideas.
Toss it at the vault.
Warming up my D20 sexily.
Yes.
And it's still light, right?
sexily, for sure.
Yes, there are 3 more turns of sunlight.
Oh, thank God. Okay. See, that's helpful.
That is super helpful.
Yes. So then I'm going to shoot another one of my explosive arrows
Fuck yeah.
at like the other side of the brick and hit loosen up the other side.
Sure. You do that.
So pew!
That
The
happens.
floor begins to crack after the arrow sticks, and then there is a like 2 or 3 chunks of this brick fall to the ground.
Chipping away.
Chipping away.
It appears one more good shot could cause a
Said that, didn't
block
I?
to fall.
Yep.
Cool.
Just keep her distracted.
You have 6 more of those arrows left,
Nice.
Right? Hold on.
or 7?
Nope, I got 5.
5. I knew it was somewhere around there.
I'm keeping track. Don't worry.
Yeah, I am too. I know you are. I gave you an extra one.
I'm good at this.
Good job.
I just said yes, 6.
All right, Bianca is going to take her turn, and
Surprise, surprise. She kills Ari. Again.
she is going to disengage.
No.
Her speed is halved.
It doesn't stop her from disengaging.
I know. I'm just.
I
just
use an
remind
attack
you.
of opportunity to murder her.
You can't do it if she's disengaged.
Disengaged.
Mhm.
I use my gun.
Though I still think he should let you because he did it to me when we were fighting the
Oh, calm down.
stupid
The druids.
the
I think
druids.
we need to work on Neith's resentment.
Neith has a lot of resentment.
I was just a girl. Didn't have
And
no
then
mother.
she's going
You
to...
are thinking way too hard about this.
Yeah, I am.
Just telling you. Jesus Christ, let us kill her.
Just let us do our thing.
Look here, you evil DM.
Oh, hold on. She's going to make a wisdom save first.
You're going to
Oh,
get a
that's right.
reputation.
She saves.
Yeah, you need
Roll
to
2d8
remember.
damage. I remembered.
Thank you.
3d8.
2d8.
48. 50.
Is it the same as the spiritual guardian? Because it's 3d8. If so,
No, but she is.
She
I think
passed
she's
her
saved.
saved. I'm rounding
yeah, it was
down.
5d8.
Right,
and
no, I'm rounding down instead of rounding up for story purposes. So roll 2d8.
He did
even
round,
though it's not.
He did round up the
consistent.
first time.
Okay,
But,
all right, just checking. The first time I did 3d8 because
well, the first time he said it.
Okay, you
Right.
can think
You
that,
did
but
the
you're wrong.
damage in 2D, but
4. Damn it!
hell yeah. Good job. Way to go.
And then she is going to dash 60 feet away.
Nope.
To where?
I got her scared.
Towards the stairs.
Scared her.
So her moves are 120 then probably. Is that
well,
actually wasn't it?
she
when
disengages her attack action, then her move action, she would have gone further, but her speed is halved.
Yeah,
At least for this turn. Next turn, it won't be.
I think that because she did move like over 100 feet that one time in the garden.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
she
Why is she gonna do
sprinted.
Okay, so she's 60 feet away. All right. I still got some.
And she's making her way towards the stairs. It appears she's trying to run away.
Maybe I should have been shooting by the door and collapsed it so she couldn't get out.
Ari, it's your turn.
Damn. I had a good idea.
I'm going to,
Shadow step to
Yeah.
block her retreat because
Yeah.
you had ambrosia.
for sure. Yes, I'm doing that.
That's your
Shadow
move action.
shadow step the fuck out of this shit. Bippity papa. It's going to be the best. I get a boom, bada, bing. Was it Step of the Wind? No, that's not way down here.
And maybe attempt a stunning strike.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that thing. I'm going to fucking do that. I'm going to do some shit.
You have luck. Don't forget.
Yeah, I'm way too punchy to punch.
It is. There's still light, so you're not at disadvantage.
27 to hit.
That hits.
Stunning strike, baby.
She needs to pass a con save.
Yeah.
She rolled a nat 1. If you guys want to look at the dice and confirm, she
Well done.
is stunned until your next turn.
Nice.
Shit.
Yes.
So
Dude.
now you can follow up with your extra attack and your bonus attack. And she's stunned until his next turn.
Fucking fill it.
So that's 6 damage there. And
Good.
then
Oh, I thought you were gonna sneeze. Dang it! I wanted to say Gazoom Blast.
let's go ahead and bonus action. Since she's stunned, I got advantage, right? Is that a thing?
Let me double check. I think that's exactly right. Let me check stunned.
Gross, Jenna.
Stunned creature is
Attack rolls have
incapacitated,
advantage.
can't move, can only speak falteringly. Yeah. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against this creature have advantage.
Nice.
All right, so this is bonus action, unarmed strike. Please.
She can't use her defensive doogie.
23.
That hits.
Yes. Fucking 8 damage. And then spend 2 keys for a flurry of blows.
Now is when you guys can unload on her.
I forget. Oh, well, I'll just roll again. Oh, that's better. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, fuck yeah. 12 damage. And that second flurry of blow.
Your sunbeam has really made this possible.
25 to
You're
hit.
like the MVP. That hits.
Yeah,
You need to beat a 21. If you beat a 21, you hit. If she's stunned. She can't deflect.
6 damage.
Okay.
Then extra attack. I might just do... well, she'd take half damage on the breath weapon regardless, even though she'd automatically fail the save.
She automatically fails the... Yeah, but it would be half damage.
4d6. Or I could just keep punching the shit out of her.
I mean, it's the same amount of dice, isn't it? 2d6? Because don't your fists do a d6? Or do they do a d8?
now, baby. Ooh, baby.
So 2d6 versus 2d8?
Yeah, let's go with punches.
I like that. I like that play.
Because I can do a flurry of blows again, just spend more key. So mark that down as 2 key. Here we go. Let's do a punchy punch. Extra attack punch. Oh, that was good. 26. Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, fuck yeah. 12 damage.
Nice.
Flurry.
12?
Yep.
She's down to 22.
Flurry of
Ooh,
blows.
this might be it.
His max
26
is
to hit.
Yeah, his max is going to be 16, I think.
12 damage.
Yep. 12, she's down to 10.
Second flurry of blows. Did a 24 hit?
Yeah, you need to beat a 21.
Good. Okay, so 24 to hit.
She's got 10 HP left.
Come on, motherfucker. Nah, not too much pressure. Now I'm going to roll 1. Wait.
Sorry.
7 damage.
That's okay. Why
Doesn't
are
matter.
you
She's
sad
stunned.
about that? Oh my
You
God,
guys
you did
can't not kill her.
amazing.
I wanted that one punch man.
But you could only get a max of 16 anyway. You couldn't have done it.
Do you have any bonus actions left?
No,
He used them all up. He
yeah.
blew his load and did...
Prematurely
67
shot his
damage.
wad on what was
No, he
supposed
did
to be a dry
67
run.
damage on that.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, we
Cheer-
cannot
good
complain
job,
about
Ari.
To Ari.
Yeah.
Cheers. Here's a swig of ambrosia to Ari.
Jelly, your turn. You and your mammoth are 60 feet away.
60 feet? Darn.
You could call lightning.
Maybe use a dash action, movement action to dash in and then, or cast spells. You got spells.
Do you have any
Don't
spells
listen to
with
me.
range at least
Call
60 feet?
lightning's one.
Yeah, don't-
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I just gotta
Shut me out. You're a
This is
spellcaster.
not a
Cast
game.
spells. You don't got to get close. I'm a monk. I got to be right in your face.
You almost killed her.
Okay. The problem is that
Would have done another 12 damage. It was possible.
on my range spells,
She automatically fails dex saves because she's stunned.
right? But then if I use a range spell that's a concentration attack, and then I lose my sunbeam.
Strength and dex.
Well,
so
pause
if
and
you've
let
got
me
any
go
that
on her.
do strength as well. But I don't know.
You could also
Strength
just
save.
move closer and then just...
Yeah, that's true. I'm just trying
Y'all
to.
love
I'm just,
arm
try- I'm
wrestles
just trying to
you.
think.
I mean, like you said, all this is possible only because of you right now. So
Because of you.
just keep that light
Jelly.
going. Keep that light going.
that's true.
Get that woolly going.
Do some damage.
No hesitation.
Yeah, your mammoth.
Oh,
Why
that's
not
true.
why not just cast Sunbeam again?
Any damage.
Oh, she's
Well, I-
on her.
Oh, I guess I could
Can't
take
you
it.
just use a move action to drink some ambrosia
I guess
and then
you're
as
right.
your action cast Sunbeam?
You said 60 feet away.
60 feet.
That means I'm going to hit Ari, though.
Fine.
Okay.
I'll live
All right. So,
more than
He
7
he will live.
okay.
Also,
Also fire.
What's your move
You
speed?
probably
20
half
feet?
on that, maybe.
Yeah. Well, as an earth elemental, it's 30 feet.
Couldn't you move 30 feet to get to the side and fire it at her diagonally and not straight on? Couldn't you come at her from the side?
You could kill Ari.
Or
Well,
you could
Well, if I use a
broomstick
move action, that means I
I
can't
miss
drink my
Hades.
ambrosia because I'm out of level 6 spell
yeah,
slots.
that's right. That's
So-
right.
I love seeing Hades. It's fine.
Okay. Well, Ari, how many hit points do you have?
He's full. He had ambrosia.
Okay,
He's
all
full.
right.
You're not going to kill him.
So
She has 3 HP. He's got like 84.
Okay.
I'll
He'll
just
be all
bring him
right.
back again.
Okay. All right. So I unwild shape. I take its wig of ambrosia, and I'm going to cast Sunbeam directly at her. I'm like, Ari, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Okay. So
What's
For
the save?
For the glory.
Wasn't it a con or a deck save or something?
it's a con save.
Yeah, she automatically fails because she's stunned.
So 68 radiant damage. Do you even want me to roll? I'll roll.
Please. I want to know what that number is.
68. That's not bad. I got ambrosia. I'll be all right.
Oh, I forgot.
For
Yeah.
Oh, they automatically fail strength
Strength and
and
dex.
dex.
18.
She got a 7. Her con save.
I got a 5, so I'm getting hit too.
Her con save is
23.
+3.
5 plus 2.
20.
So yeah,
7.
10 is not going to beat 15.
36 damage.
She's dead.
I'll go ahead and take my 36 damage as well.
So Jelsira raises her earth golem arms. There is a reflection in her magnifying glass as she bends the existing sunbeam through the magnifying glass, and it pierces through the intense shadows that were around her that Ari had given her due to darkness. So she basically daisy chains one sunbeam to the other, right into the middle of Bianca's back, who would let out a horrible scream if she were stunned. Ari, you see her open her mouth like she's going to attempt to scream. You all see her cloak begin to sizzle and burn from the back. Ari, since you're in front of her, you see flesh in her chest begin to boil outward. And then there is a rip through her sternum as sunlight burns through her, cauterizing the wound in her back and her chest. And then you take the sunbeam as well. And then she
Take it like a champ.
She blinks at you twice before she falls to her knees. And there she slumps with her arms at her side, still holding her daggers, with a big ol' exit wound and entry wound as flesh begins to smoke and sizzle, and her head just hangs there.
I fall on my ass.
I'd like to run up and try and suck that fucking soul out.
Okay.
Run up to her and get out my holy symbol and start praying to Hades, and also also praying to Hera as well, and to Hermes. All three.
So you go out to hold your holy symbol, and as you hold out your holy symbol, there is a hand on your shoulder, and Hades leans into your ear, and he whispers, "Congratulations. Thank you for delivering me this soul." And Hades doesn't let you collect the soul. They go up to Bianca, and they lift her head up, and they put their lips on hers, and he breathes in deeply, and much like you guys saw when when Hades left the henge, you see Bianca's soul leave her body, and you hear a very light, hollowed scream as Hades ingests her soul directly into themselves. And they, while they're breathing in deeply, are also caving in on themselves. And then there will be a swirl of purple-black energy that will dissipate, and there will be a strong smell of brimstone and sulfur on the air. Bianca
I
is
inhale greatly.
now a colorless husk. The flesh on the body seems to have sunk in. She looks like an emaciated corpse that's maybe been dead for a couple months.
Nice.
Loot.
Man, not for you.
She has a cloak with a hole in it. She has 2 daggers in her hands and no discernible money or money bag that you can see.
Okay, I take the daggers.
You attempt to take the daggers
May
in her
I
hands.
try to
Don't
take the
release.
I've cut her hands off.
What are you going to do with daggers?
I'm going to give them to you. Thanks for ruining everything.
How about I just go and fucking get him
Because
myself?
I'm going to give you the firebombs, too. It was going to be a surprise. Fuck off.
All right. You cut her hands off at the wrist. You are now holding
Thank you.
2 hands.
Thank you.
daggers
And I pick them up gracefully.
So good.
And I walk over to Neith and I take off my little belt that had the fire bombs on them.
so
And I hand her
Here's
the
some hands.
the daggers and the hands. Well, no, I want to keep. Actually, I want the hands. So if we can get them apart, then I would like the hands. But you
Hackers now permanently have dead hands next to them.
you seem like a collector, and you deserve these fire bombs too.
I'm just like kind of looking at Lux for a second. I'm just like, WTF, right? and I tried to, I just go to try to just take the daggers out of the hands.
So you grab the hands.
Yeah, like the fingers.
So as
the
you
hands.
grab the hands, the fists slowly unfurl and open up, and then the flesh melts off of them to bone, and the bone disintegrates
Oh.
to dust.
Damn.
And you are now holding 2 daggers, and I will give you this character sheet so you can get the stats on the daggers.
Write it down.
And on one blade of the dagger, there is a runic word. What language do you speak? What languages do you speak?
English, mostly.
Other than common.
Undead and celestial.
Me too.
That's it?
And I know some random elvish and some
Oh,
random
okay.
dwarvish.
Random orc.
And I got random orc.
So
Got a bunch of random stuff.
Randos.
I just can't
you
speak
can
fluently.
you can make out some of these runes on these daggers. They are elvish.
Uh-oh.
You can make out a T and an S.
Oh, yeah.
And on the other blade, you can make out an
TS.
A and a T. But that's all you can make out for now.
Hey, those look like elvish. You want
Unless,
me to look at those?
unless you talk to somebody who can read or translate elvish.
Give me another session. and I
Funnily
can-
enough, Lux can read.
Isn't Lux
Jenna
an
cannot.
elf?
Yes.
presents a weird problem for the character. The character can read.
Yeah,
but
if
the
you want me
player-
to look at those, I do. I am an elf.
I do. I am an elf.
I do. I am.
It's philosophy, folks. You pay good money
Also,
for that
those
kind
were
of education.
4. Those were 4 fire bombs.
Well, they're all doing this. I just kind of like look up at the ceiling. I'm like, I hope I made you proud, Aries.
You don't hear or get anything back from Ares.
I
That's fine.
also would like to look up and make sure the ceiling is
Make an
not
insight roll.
caving in.
No.
Okay.
20.
Nailed.
Nat 20.
Did you get them?
Yeah.
When you have heard from Ares,
Daggers.
it's not come from spell damage that you have done. It's come from
Attack
physical
damage. Got it.
attacking damage.
Got it.
You have not pleased the Aries.
Well, I hope he's at least not disappointed.
Hey, Lux.
Hey.
What did you say Martel was doing?
Ta-da.
Did you say?
Upgrades.
He was
Good upgrades.
he
I
and
appreciate that.
Morvana or whatever
Minerva.
Minerva
So when
are
you
fucking
hit-
up rogues. We should go help
And
them
you, and you're
finish them
dual
off.
attacking.
That's what I'm saying. Should we go help?
You do roll the 2d6 plus 6 on Twisted, and then you roll a d4
Right.
for the additional damage. And then with Fate, it's 3d6 plus 6 plus an additional d6 for the necrotic damage.
Hey, do you want me to text him and see?
Yeah, text Martel and see if
Okay.
he still needs help.
I'm gonna
'cause,
page
I mean,
Martel.
We're done
with
here, right?
sending
I mean, I'm hungry.
and see if he is.
We're heroes.
He and,
Let's go help.
Minerva
Okay.
are still fighting rogues.
No, we're actually sitting up here having some beer.
Oh,
Unreal.
Perfect.
ask him if they have food up there too.
Unreal.
I would like to take the cloak just in case anyone wants proof of the bastards.
Tell him we're done here.
Oh, Neith, also, we should get you to the Rogues Guild because you are now the only rogue in town. And you got an apprentice. We should probably also check. We need
Oh,
to.
girl.
We need.
Now
Yeah.
I'm gonna friend- Okay, you get like a dragon dad
Yeah,
and
I'm
like
for it.
bullshit. I get
You
a
get
little
a little.
traumatized girl.
little
You
psychopath.
were that little
PTSD.
traumatized girl.
Little psychopath.
Look, she turned out to be fine.
Like,
She's
yeah.
neat.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
totally fine.
Stunning Strike and Shadow Jump was a pro play.
We should also touch base with Electo. I'm going to drink some ambrosia and try and send Electo a little text and ask her
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna drink some
how
ambrosia
she
for sure.
and the
He alone?
mom and daughter are,
Perfectly fine.
and where are they?
She doesn't respond.
Okay.
She doesn't like her head being invaded.
Yeah, not cool, man.
And she will say, "You invade my head like that again, I will take your head."
It only takes one time for me to learn that kind of thing.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry.
Yeah, Martell and Minerva are celebrating. I think we ought to join them.
Where are they? Are they somewhere else?
They're just upstairs, I think, out just I bet there's a fucking party happening out in the streets. We just fucking annihilated,
The Butcher of Aspasia is dead.
and all the asshole rogues are gone.
Well, yeah, we should make an exit.
Should we make
in
sure
some
the
sort of
vault
grand
is
fashion.
secure before? Let's close the vault
Yeah, let's
door.
go.
And-
I get out of the. Oh, I was already out, so we're good. Close the
Oh,
vault.
you know what? I'll cast mending on the ceiling.
Yeah,
if I-
please stop
Okay.
breaking everything. God damn it,
How
all of you. Property matters.
how
not
wide are the
people.
stairs? How big is the
Damn it.
door and the stairs and the door
This is
that leads
America.
out of here?
The door was a double door, so it's about 12 feet wide,
40 feet.
and the steps are equivalent, 12 feet wide.
Nice. Why mount my mammoth again? Because I want to ride out in
Your
glory.
mammoth's not going to fit at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, dummy.
Because the ceiling is 20 feet. The doors at the top of the stairs, they're 12 feet wide, but they are not 20 feet tall.
Okay.
Bye, buddy.
All right. Well, I pat it on its head, or I guess I can't reach its head, but
His snout.
its snout, and I'm like,
Thumbs.
"Thanks for your help. See you next time." And then I release it.
Nailed it.
And then there is a pile of rubble and stone and iron that crumbles
Can you,
and dirt at the base of the steps.
can you clean this mess up?
Nah, they've got a night crew. I'm sure we'll take care of it.
Wow.
I mean,
Creator.
Wow.
we save the vault from
I
being
go
robbed.
upstairs.
Yeah, I go upstairs too. I'm hungry.
Let's go find Martell.
You can hear laughing and jovial voices outside the front doors. There is no longer a window in the back door, but you can hear a lot of people laughing and having a good time out front.
All right, I go up front.
Go up front.
The door's open because you remember Martell said he was coming in through the front door with Minerva when he was teleported. So the doors are unlocked.
Guys, shout,
And-
the deed is done.
You see Martell and Minerva and Perry and Theobald all sitting around, some on some piles of corpses, some just in
Classy.
the dirt.
Keep it classy.
And they have a big old keg of ale, like in the middle of the pile of corpses.
Oh, gross.
Minerva's sitting on top of the keg. It's tapped on the side. And Perry...
Anyone look like they need healed?
No. And if they did, it's nothing Martell and his paladins couldn't have taken care of with lay on hands.
How dare you?
And as you come out and say the deed is done, then Perry and Theobald and Martell and Minerva, they all look over at you guys and they're loud cheers. Cheers to the destroyers of the bastard Butcher of Aspasia. Come join us for a drink.
Hell yeah.
And Theobald throws a mug at you, like tosses a mug at you.
It hits her right in the
Thank
fucking
you.
nose.
And
What? Should I roll?
Martell throws a mug at you.
I fucking catch it.
Nobody throws a mug at you because nobody sees you. Martell nods
Never
in
get
your
old for me.
direction, but he does not throw a mug at you, but he nods in your direction
Reap what you sow.
He's been able
Respect.
to see you
I
because you
Respect.
got yeah.
because you have an aura of a bastard. He can
He
see.
was
He can see your aura, but he did not make your person noticeable to everybody else.
Antisocial.
And Perry, in his giant grizzly
Yes.
bear form,
Yes.
drops a giant trough in front of you that is full of ale.
Hot
Yes.
as hell.
And he puts his big fucking bear head inside the trough and starts slurping up ale.
Just for the fun of it, I take a swig of ambrosia, regain my wild shape into a bear, and also start drinking from the
Nice.
trough.
I love it.
Nice.
I head over to Martell and I put my arm around him and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, are there any therapists in this town? One of us doesn't like to be seen, and I think it's sort of maybe like a behavioral problem that could be helped. Do you guys have like therapists? Is it people that help, like doctors?
Have you tried the alchemist?
Like brain doctors.
It seems like that would be a problem for the god who crafted that unique piece of clothing.
You happen to know him.
Yeah, but he's not a therapist.
No.
I'm not saying we should take the cloak away. I think we need to solve the underlying issue that requires the cloak.
It seems to be working just fine, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, the cloak works fine. But the antisocial behavior is maybe a problem.
For whom?
Everyone.
She seems to be okay with it.
Yeah, no, I guess it's fine.
Do
I want to like try to sneak up behind Ari.
Why would
as
you,
he's
though?
talking.
Why would your character do that?
Then you will need to make a stealth roll because Ari can always see you.
Right. But I still just wanted to get to sneak up right behind him. Nope.
So you attempt to walk around and sneak up behind him.
And
Ari, you can, if you would like, pretend to not see her, or you can be like, you can react.
I look at Martel and I give him a knowing look.
Unreal.
And he looks at you and he smiles and he chuckles
And then I cheers him.
and he cheers you too, and he's just going to drink his ale.
Yep.
I would like to
So
see...
Ari has made no notice, or at least outward notice, that you have snuck up behind him.
Oh, then I was going to take just
Oh, great. Yeah.
one of my
No
regular
violence.
daggers.
Here we go.
Not one of my new ones.
I want to go around to the corpses and see if there's
Can
any
I
souls.
finish
Unreal.
doing
stuck
what
up.
I was doing?
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I don't have a cloak on for realsies.
I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot.
Mm.
You were just excited to.
I'm
do your
excited.
thing.
Thank you, Deborah.
You're
welcome.
our idiot.
Aw. And I just was just gonna poke him in the side with it. That's all I was gonna do.
You know Nisa's about to poke you in the side with a dagger.
I dodge.
Roll the hit.
Nat 20.
Oh!
I double dodge.
Double dodge. Can't double dodge the double dagger death
I
salute.
guess give me double damage, you weirdo.
Are you attempting to do significant amounts of damage? You feel a very slight poke in between your scales where your kidneys would be. You were unable to dodge how deft and quick she was at pulling out that dagger. You know, had she wanted to kill you, there's a very good chance she could have.
I wince at Martel.
And then Martel laughs at you and goes back to drinking his ale, and he says, "Watch out for that one."
Yeah. Yeah.
She looks like she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Quick question: what time of is middle of the night?
Yeah,
Like, we started this like 11.
It's probably like
4 years later.
it's probably like 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning.
Cool.
Could I go around to all the corpses and see if there's any? No, I want their souls. I don't want to loot them. I don't. I
Alright.
got plenty of shit.
You're not going to find any souls.
Okay. Then I
who's
would
out here?
Guess
like.
who's out there?
Guess who's out there?
Martel, the paladin
Oh, that's right.
of Hades.
Um.
There are no souls for you to reap. It appears Martel has done all of the reaping.
He's watching you wander around looking at like holy symbol.
Yeah, he's probably just fucking.
He's just having a great time watching
Fucking
Ari get
noob.
stabbed. You try to collect souls he's already collected.
I would like to ask the group if anyone has told the mayor.
Jelly's a bear. He's loving it.
No,
Okay,
we've been sitting here drinking, waiting for you all to come back up.
I'm just gonna run over and let
we
her
are.
know what's going on, and I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go do that and let her know that the bastard.
Are you going to the mayoral estate?
We owe her.
I'm
nothing.
actually going as well.
Okay.
Jesus.
I'm
all
not a
right.
big
Well, I'm
party.
staying and partying.
Oh, then
with-
I'm gonna stay. Like
You can
you
stay.
can fucking tell her.
I'm
I just
gonna
think
go-
she should know
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go to the
that we
estate.
killed her favorite scion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go face that nonsense. I'm hanging out
I don't
drinking
care.
with Martel.
I got a drink for you.
Was Minerva? Who's Minerva?
Leader of the Warriors Guild.
All right. Where's
The
where's,
drow.
where's the monk leader at? She left.
You don't see her or any of the other monks.
She'd be partying.
Do I pass the Rogues Guild on my way to the mayoral estate?
No.
Okay.
Just stop in. New leader in town.
Right. You just piss on it like mine.
You see Electo outside leaning on the wall next to the gate. Job's done.
Job's done.
Congratulations. How'd Ari do?
You know,
Is he
Lux tried
alive?
to kill him.
mostly.
So he survived.
Nah, barely.
That's good enough for me.
Crack that whip.
You looking for Eris?
Yeah,
She's inside.
I go inside.
And there is nobody inside. You don't see any of the staff.
Call out for Nikki.
You do see Eris at the top of the steps. She looks like she's bent down. It looks like
I hope.
she's trying to console or coddle someone. You can't see who it is though because her back is to you.
Oh.
What's happening?
A child.
Glad it's you. This is awkward. Yeah, Bianca's
Imagine how awkward it is for me right now.
Bianca's daughter.
Oops. I just go to like,
From when she raped.
because she can
In the
see
dark.
me. Yeah, so I just go to like stand at the bottom of the stairs and just kind of wait to be acknowledged.
And
Wait
she
for
looks over
30
her
hours.
shoulder and she says, "Oh, what can I do for you, Neith?"
I have just come to tell you that the job is done.
I know. I thank you for the replacement, though. And she turns around and her arm is around the little tiny girl holding the two daggers.
I'm so happy.
And she says, as she gets older, I'll make sure she is way better than Bianca ever could have been.
Hey, we're
I look at the little girl and then like I kind of like, do want to like, hey, come here.
She
Thanks.
gets behind Eris and wraps her arms around her waist. And Eris says, "No, she's mine and will be from now until she dies."
I go up the stairs
Alrighty.
and I take my little boot dagger out.
Oh.
What?
gonna murder little girls.
No.
No,
She's not. She's having a
fucking moment.
she's having a moment.
Way to
Don't
ruin
fucking
it.
ruin
Oh
it.
my God. This was a climax
Neith
of
isn't
the
evil. She doesn't
of
fucking
two
kill children.
campaigns.
Go ahead. I like
No.
what you're doing. Do it,
Okay.
please.
I almost
and
cried.
I hand her the actually I bend down and I actually attach the boot knife for her because I figure she won't know how to attach the knife into her little boot.
Oh, nice. The
Okay.
little girl looks up at Eris really quick, and Eris looks down at her and smiles and looks at you, and then she nods at the little girl. The little girl lets you. She steps out, and she
Okay.
puts her little foot out with her little tiny boot.
So I put my little boot dagger in, and then I look at her and I say, "This should always remind you that you cannot trust or rely on anyone else." And then I just turn back around and go back down the stairs and out the doors.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. And then
What were you going there for?
To let the
tell Eris that
tell Eris
Bianca
that
is
we-
You
dead.
were
Bianca.
going anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna go tell. I mean,
Oh,
go.
I thought you were like going to go to bed.
I
Oh,
was,
yeah, no,
Because
she's
you're
going to
a
and
sleep
then
now.
I ran into them
Right,
and that
right.
little girl, and
Now she's awkwardly leaving again.
now I'm awkwardly
Right, you're
leaving.
probably going to go
gonna
have
go
sex.
sleep
You're
in
As
all
you're-
the park.
maternal feeling.
Coming down the
You're
stairs,
ovulating
the
right
mother
now.
comes out from the kitchen, and she looks around like she's looking for somebody, but she doesn't see you, and she sighs and hangs her head.
oh,
I turned to her and I put my hand on her shoulder.
Oh,
She has a heart attack.
she jumps back a little bit, and she sees you, and then she wraps her arms around you, and she says, "Thank you so much for saving me and my daughter. I cannot wait to see my husband again. Eris has said that we will all be well taken care of." And Eris says, "Rest assured, they all will be."
And then I actually take one of my old daggers.
That's not very
I have a
good.
lot of daggers,
yeah.
Sure.
by the
You
way.
collect them.
I do actually. I'm looking at this and
This
I'm like,
one's rusty.
I actually have a dagger where I'm like, wow, I just have this random extra dagger.
12 chips in the blade.
And I hand it to the mother.
She takes it,
This won't help me cut.
and
vegetables.
she like rolls it up in the front of her dress and like tucks it behind a belt because she doesn't know how to use or hold a dagger or transport one, but she's happy to have one.
Sure.
And I say, let your daughter teach you because you should be able to protect her.
And then you
Kind of
hear
like
Eris
this.
call down, the new leader of the Rogues Guild will not need much protection from her mother. And then the
No,
mother,
I meant like the mother should be able to protect her own daughter.
yeah, and Eris calls down to you and tells
Oh,
you
okay.
the new leader of the Rogues Guild will not need much protection from her
It's
mother.
kind of like, yeah, whatever.
And then the mother looks up at Eris and smiles and nods and disappears back into the kitchen. You can smell food, hot, fresh food. Eris decided the mother and daughter probably needed a hot meal and a bath after their ordeal.
I follow her into the kitchen, but I'm trying to be like quiet, like
She doesn't
she
notice
know
you.
I'm there.
She turned
And I
around
just
and you disappeared.
Look
Just
around and see if
being
there's
weird.
anything I can just kind of grab to eat.
Yeah, and you actually see the captain of the guard there at the table. The wife goes up back to her husband and she pours him a glass of wine, and he's got one bandage over his hand where a dagger was shoved through it. His face is pretty bruised up. Looks like he's missing a couple teeth where he may have been punched in the face. But she looks happy. He looks happy.
Oh,
Give him some fucking ambrosia, Neith.
give him some dick.
But yeah, there is something quick and easy that you can grab. There's like little sausage rolls.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, you love that.
I grab some of those and then I leave the kitchen and go to leave out the estate.
Nobody stops you. You easily walk out of the estate, walk back to the gate, and Alecto is there waiting for, looks like for you.
You want to go see how Ari's doing?
Couldn't hurt.
Let's go.
Couldn't hurt. So Neith comes back. Lecto comes back with Neith. She sees Ari and she immediately runs over to you and jumps up and wraps her arms around your neck.
Hell yeah, I'm into it. I reciprocate.
She knocks you off balance. You land on your back.
Let's go, champ.
She
Boochies.
peppers your face with kisses and kisses your little snout.
Oh, God.
And
I'm into it. I'm reciprocating.
so much.
and
I'm high from the battle.
Martel walks off from you and her and
Oh, yeah,
goes
sorry,
back to
buddy.
talking with Minerva. And as he's walking away, he says, "I see you handled it.
Yep.
Well done. I'm proud of you."
Thank you.
And he goes to go start hitting on Minerva. She seems to be digging it
Oh, who wouldn't be?
because he's pretty fucking charismatic.
Yeah, I might
believe it
fuck
or
him.
not. Yeah. Being a high level paladin, even a dragonborn, he's pretty charismatic. Perry is moving closer to you as you are barehead into the trough.
Fair sex.
His tongue actually brushes against your cheek a little bit. And
Orgy.
nobody is really paying you much of attention because they know that a cleric of Hades is probably not something to fuck with or get close to because you guys collect souls. Theobald, however, will come over and hang out with you.
I
and,
would love to hang out and pick his
And-
brain.
Yes, right.
Yes.
and he'll put his hand on your shoulder and he'll say, "Congratulations. I know Genevieve would be happy to hear about this."
Thank you.
And he lifts up his glass and he toasts you. Unfortunately, Theobald is celibate. He doesn't sleep with anybody.
For you. I'm gonna
That's what he tells.
try and get in on that Martel Minerva action though. So the night might not be over just yet. But you want to play some cards in the meantime?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We could play some cards.
Play
Some old
you know
maid.
some rummy?
No, what's rummy?
It's just nothing. What's your favorite card game?
High card.
Yep.
High card? Let's play some high card.
There is no table. There are corpses, I guess, that you could use as
Jesus Christ.
Pile them up. Pile them up. Are there 4 corpses at least? Are there at least 4 corpses?
There are
So macabre.
a lot of corpses
Okay,
around.
I want.
That's Lux for you
I
right
would
there.
like to make a little picnic style
Oh, yeah.
table.
Build
so like
out of them.
2 corpses on top of each other for the table, 1 on each side for us to sit down.
No, I see it in my mind's eye.
Yeah, it looks like a picnic table, right?
No, I don't see shit. I'm going at it with Electo.
And Theobald
Matt-
sits on a corpse and is waiting for you to deal high card.
All right, I do that, and then I also set out my my water skin of ambrosia and tell him he's welcome to hit it.
I'm perfectly fine. I've got ale. What do I need water for?
Oh, that is the nectar, the sweet, sweet nectar. You should try it. It's
You're
delicious.
gonna get in trouble.
I'm not going to tell him that what it is. Just going to be like, it's delicious.
He's perfectly fine with his beer.
Okay.
God jail.
So you guys are free to party or free to go back to Electo or free to call it a night. The choice is yours. They'll keep drinking and partying with you guys as long as you want to. You all have had ambrosia. Nobody is tired.
What
Theobald,
other buildings are like around? Like, I mean, the merchants, the money merchants isn't just like this random building off by itself. I'm assuming. Like, what's around it?
That doesn't help.
cleric.
There is the Bard, Ranger, and Warlock Guild Hall. There is the arena. There is the list to register for the tournament. South is the Rogue, Fighters, and Wizard Guild Hall. Then there's the Main Street, the Mayoral Estate, the Barracks. There would be shops, but with it being 1:30 in the morning, they're all closed. The Gilded Sparrow is not closed. It is still open
That's
for
what I was
business.
looking for. I go down to the Gilded Sparrow.
There are an awful lot of rogues inside the Gilded Sparrow eating.
Alive
Yeah,
rogues?
yeah. Not all of the rogues had the plan.
Oh, they weren't all bad, probably, either.
Yep. There are a couple knife fights. There's eating. There's drinking. There's lashed knife fights where a couple rogues have their hands bound with leather and they're just stabbing at each other. Victor, wins free meal or whatever. But yeah, there's probably about, probably 30 other rogues in here. And nobody notices you
Nice.
because you have your cloak.
There's like a spot at the bar.
Yeah, a couple.
I go up to the bar and then I just take like one of my daggers to kind of like knock on the bar
Like the
to
butt
get
of it.
attention.
The bartender looks over in your direction and he says,
Oh.
I am so sorry. I didn't see you come in. What can I get for you? Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
It's happened a lot. You guys should know exactly how people are going to react to seeing Neath by now.
Oh.
And I ask for a meal and I ask for an ale.
Be happy to oblige.
We need to find her some poon.
And
If she's
he
drinking, she's
goes
horny.
back into the kitchen area to bring up whatever they have left for food at 1:30 in the morning. It's like some stew, like rabbit stew with carrots and celery.
A little bit of mold.
Nice chicken broth.
Does barkeep a blonde brewed, handsome humanoid?
He's a human. He's a regular human. Yeah, but
Centaur.
it's like he's probably like in his early 50s. It looks like he's run the Gilded Sparrow for a long time. He moves with a grace you would not expect a 50-year-old man to move with.
Ooh, finesse.
He doesn't
Nice.
make any sound walking on the wooden floor. Nothing rattles or jingles as he goes by the bottles of booze and the ale and stuff like that. He's incredibly light on his feet. You could surmise that in his prime was probably quite the thief of a rogue. And now he has spent his fortune building up the Gilded Sparrow and has been for at least
100 years.
the last probably 5 years to a decade.
How much I owe you?
$10 silver?
When you get off.
I just put down actually a gold piece and just say
I meant 10 gold.
It's funny. He's a funny guy.
He's a funny
He-
guy.
Damn.
I just start
was
to eat.
their
I
wingman.
just like leave the gold piece there and I just start eating.
He takes the gold piece and shakes his head, and he gives you a shit-eating grin, like he was trying to con you. You know he was trying to con you, and he winks at you and leaves you to eat and drink. I don't know. He could have misspoke. He's an old guy.
Uh-huh.
You know better, though.
Right.
You know better.
It's like at least
To anyone
400.
anyone else that isn't you, they probably know. Oh, 10 gold, right? And it just wasn't even worth the
Nope.
gold. So yeah, there are knife fights and
Bears. fucking-
people
that-
going around
Bears fucking
around
in a
you,
trough
and you are
is what I
able to
want.
eat
I'm eating my food.
unimpeded. Anybody else want to do anything?
Are there any alleys near where I am?
Lots of alleys.
How about a dumpster?
So
A bear crawl bang job in the dumpster. Bear it all.
So this isn't normally this is normally jelly, but I've had a lot of ale. Even for a bear.
Are you gonna hit on Perry?
He licked her. He started.
He's gonna let you hit on him, and he will get a little bit closer to you, and he will grumble. What are you thinking?
And I like kind of grumble and I kind of like point at like the nearest alley. And I kind of like point my bear head in that direction.
Oh yeah, he nods and he'll follow you.
And I kind of start walking off in that direction.
Yeah, he'll
Tell
follow.
me you're like swaying your booty, your bear booty.
Yes, I'm doing
yeah,
that.
like showing it off.
Yeah, Perry will follow.
Fucking that swagger right in his face. Yes.
Like, why not?
I didn't know I was in
Are you
the
gonna
bear.
give it up? Oh, are you guys gonna fuck in a bunch of different animal forms? I would let you wild shape as many times as you want, you and Perry, to fucking whatever different animal forms you want.
But we do need to know which ones.
Yeah, and we need the
Right.
blow by blow.
I'm
The
not-
pound town.
I don't want to.
Yes! Jelly's going to pound.
I don't want to give a
town.
play-by-play of a bunch of different animals
Could we
experiencing
just know which animal?
You and me, baby. Nothing but mammals.
Which animals do you guys do?
Well, I'm already a bear, so
Well, obviously you're going to start as a bear. What's,
Oh, yeah.
what's
Obvious.
finisher
Obvious.
animal?
Duck with the fucking
Oh, crooked dick.
spiral dick.
Screw dick.
Screw, there it is.
Hey, what if you guys flew and fucked? Like, what if you went a giant eagle fucking?
I was going to
something?
suggest something like that with Electo.
dragon. Oh my God! Please.
I polymorph into a T-Rex.
He's down at first, but now how does?
Perry
Wow.
wild shapes into an Allosaurus.
Yes. Oh my God.
And it is
And you guys
unbelievably
fall off the cliff.
satisfying.
Satisfying.
It is incredibly satisfying. You guys make
He's envisioning
the
tiny arms
most
right now.
precious love in as many wild animal forms as you want.
Precious, precious love. Oh my God. And I look over at Theobald and I'm like, are you hearing the noises from that alley?
And Theobald is waiting for you to play your card.
Play my card.
And then he plays his card and he rakes. He beats your card with his card. And he looks at his cards and says, "No, I don't hear anything, and I'd like to keep it that way."
Got it.
I take Electo by the hand, and I ask her if she wants to go for a fly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do that thing.
And then she drops her farm girl guys into full fury form, and she lifts off into the air,
Dragon.
as silent as stealthy as ever, because again, her wings cut through space and time.
Oopsie daisies. We go,
Make love in the clouds.
yes.
You absolutely can.
We do that. We definitely. We go real high up so that anybody trying to look
Nobody's
at us
gonna
is just
see.
seeing some fucking
Nobody's gonna
specks.
see. Yeah.
No, I am going to pull out my flute and say, "Boy, I sure do miss Pan."
Oh, right.
And so
But
then
this
I'm
isn't
just
a- this isn't
gonna.
a trial.
That's okay. Like he can still come hang out.
Yeah, that'd be
It's
fun.
still part of our story.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna play my flute.
Nothing
The
ventured,
song that
nothing
he
gained.
taught me specifically last time.
And as you're playing your flute, the corpses that are in front of you and Theobald begin to wriggle and writhe,
They're full of maggots.
and out from under them
Burn them.
crawls Pan.
Pan!
And he looks back at the corpses and he dusts himself off. And then he climbs up on top of the two corpses that were used as a table and he begins to play with you. And he dances a little jig, completely fucking up your card game.
I was listening. Don't give a fuck.
And Theobald sighs and he puts his cards down because he realizes the card game is over. And he puts his hands
There's some new nonsense going on.
he puts his hands across his chest and he listens to the music, and you and Pan actually harmonize pretty flawlessly. It seems like I don't know, maybe having a deity and practicing your music has made you better at it. So it is a beautiful melody. Martell and Minerva start to dance
Aw.
because there's
That
now
is
music
so
and beer.
sweet.
You and Perry hear music on the wind. His gyrations begin to keep time.
Oh my God. Yes, 120. Give it to me.
And you and Electo don't hear anything because you're busy up in the sky.
It's a
And you are surrounded by
120
rogues
tempo.
partying and fighting.
So we going 2 pumps a second at a 120.
God.
And the party will go on as long as you guys want.
Once I finish my meal, put out my mug for another fill.
Nice.
Nobody acknowledges you.
I bang it on the counter a couple times.
So the
Oh.
guy comes back over and he's like, I
Oh.
forgot you were here. I am so sorry.
Maybe take the fucking cloak off.
And then he'll refill it.
He will in a minute.
He'll refill your ale for you.
Thank you. And I kind of down it, and then once I down it, I leave. I'm a little tipsy at this point.
He's a silver fox, though, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's a
I might stop in.
well managed, well
Actually,
taken
yeah.
care of
I asked
50-year-old
him,
guy.
do you have any rooms or anything upstairs?
No.
No.
No, you think I'd let you people stay here in my bar?
I'm not the same as these people. Let me tell you.
You kind of are. In fact, all of you here are kind of all of the same people. I know you're kind.
You're not from here. But I'm not there to be your wingman, so I need to stop.
I hear there are rooms at the Rogues Guild.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
got
They're
it
under
in.
new management now, though.
Yeah, but
What?
you got an in with the new management. She likes you.
Well, she's all up Eris's butt now.
Sure, but
you could probably just walk in.
she'll let you
She's
stay
being
there.
groomed.
Yeah. Like, you
Yeah.
know, what's her name? Ghislaine Maxwell or whatever.
What?
Oh my god.
Is that Epstein's
Yeah.
lady?
Oh.
No.
For the record.
No.
No, he was Clinton.
Yeah.
You heard it. I said it.
So are you going to go to the Rogues Guild and get some Z's
No, you should go to
Some
the
Fs?
Rogues Guild and get some D's.
from the little girl?
No, from dude
weird.
here, from Silver Fox. Where's Silver Fox live? Nobody asked that.
He lives here. Could just fuck you behind the counter and they would never see you. Just put
I'm
the
just
cloak
gonna
around.
leave and go back to their party now that I've eaten and
Sure, you see
drank where they couldn't see me drink.
Martell and Minerva and Theobald and Lux and Pan.
Pan?
Not.
And he's dancing a jig on these corpses and he looks over at you and he smiles and he bends down and he plays towards your direction.
The-
Like he acknowledges your existence.
Little goat-looking motherfucker. Yeah.
I love him. I didn't offer him any ale. Do you need
Well,
any
fix
ale
that
or
immediately.
ambrosia, pal?
He's not going to say anything. He's playing his
playing.
flute.
Jesus.
I'm
What
unprofessional
the fuck?
and a bad host. Hey, Neith. Did you get any D?
And then Minerva and Theobald look over in the direction that she called.
Oh, God.
And they're like, hello.
Oh, shit.
Who are you?
I'm nobody.
And then they look over at Martell and they look at you and they say, is she okay?
Yeah.
And then Martell slaps Theobald on the back and he slaps Minerva on the butt and he's like, oh yeah, she's good. And then
She's okay
Minerva's
as she
like,
can be.
ooh. Like she wasn't offended by it. Like you would figure a warrior would be if some random person just slapped them on the ass.
Martell. I mean, come on.
He's hella charismatic.
You're gonna let him fill you up all
He's
day.
gonna
long.
he's gonna beat the brakes off that shit later. And then they wave or they nod in your direction and they go back to drinking and partying. Theobald goes back to crossing his arms across his chest because he was having a fun game and now he's not. Now he's got to look at this little stupid goat man play a stupid flute.
Me and
You want to take over this game? Because
But
I got busy.
Perry is not there, Jelsira is not there, Electo is not there, and Ari is not there.
It's late at night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So me and Electo are probably gonna find a nice rooftop to sleep on Just, out in the wild. It's nice out, right?
It is nice.
What if you
It's
and
it
Gary
is
go
perpetually
pitch
nice
a
in these
tent out
lands.
on the
There's no
outside the
such thing as a
city wall?
harsh winter.
So we're just going to sleep on a nice tall roof.
Actually, there
Just for
are
giggles?
3 months out of the year where it is a harsh winter, but that's Persephone and Hades' baggage.
Yeah. We figure everybody else is going to party and do their own thing. There's no real need to regroup for party time. We'll just meet up in the morning. It'll be great. Yeah.
Okay. So everybody's going to enjoy their time with their friends and guild leaders and play some music, and you're going to watch everybody else party.
Just gonna watch everybody else party.
And that'll do us for this episode of Some Would Play. Listen next time as the party continues their ventures in this land. There is a tournament that still needs to be had, as well as a hind hunt that we finally may get to in another month. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Right.
Have a
After
great
this
night.
orgy,
Bye.
though.
Wait for us to fuck that shit up. Thank you for listening to Some Would Play, a production of the Outsanity Network. Join us again next week as the story continues. Find us online at www.somewouldplay.com and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter at SomeWouldPlay. Deborah is at Sonyataki. Rico is at R1C0. Jenna is at Jenna Toll. Daphne is at Dafterthought. And I am Psychedelic M. If you enjoy the show, please tell your friends and share it with others. And remember, in real life, you needn't roll for initiative, so just seize it.